Hello everybody, I just got back from seeing Karate Kid Legends, and I do have some thoughts. I know this video is titled The Problem with Karate Kid Legends, and I'm going to get into that, but first I want to talk about... Actually, no, you know what? First, I'm going to talk about the first... I got these from the movie. It's got the Karate Kid Legends Dolby Cinema on it, and that's the first problem I want to talk about is... This movie was not playing in premium format theaters. I don't know why. I saw this at Disney Springs Dine-In Theater, and that's like the biggest Dolby Cinema there is, and it wasn't playing in Dolby Cinema, and Lilo and Stitch got the place for that, and I was so mad about that, and that made me mad going into this, but I did go into this as an unbiased source, and I do love the Karate Kid movies. Like, I love them. I think they're all good. I think the one with Daniel is amazing. Like that whole trilogy is amazing. I love the one with Jaden Smith with Mr. Han. I think that one was amazing. Both of those, I grew up on those movies, right? And I even love Cobra Kai. I love Cobra Kai. It's a little bit cheesy at moments and times, but I think that works for the show. But listen, this is where I have the problem with the movie, because this movie, I felt like, especially watching the first trailer, the cinematography and the tone looked serious. It looked amazing. The cinematography looked beautiful. And I was so excited for a serious movie, but then I just saw this movie, and the editing is where this movie falls flat. Whoever is the editor of this movie, I think honestly needs to be fired, because there are moments in this movie where it's just like they're fighting. There's like a fighting scene, and somebody gets punched. And it's like scribble crayon on the screen. It's like KO, and it's like a video. It's like a karate video game. You know those ones in the arcade, like the ones like oh yo, and that's not what I wanted to see. Like that is not in any of the other Karate Kid movies. So it just felt so out of place, and it took me out of the story every single time, and it just made me annoyed. And like, I've talked to people, and they agree that this movie is lost in the edit, because the cinematography is good, like I said, and the first trailer had a serious tone, but the editing was terrible. And there's like these PowerPoint slideshow edits in this movie, and it's just like, what am I watching? I think, honestly, if there was a re-edit of this movie, I think it would be a lot better. Because I honestly think if I edited this movie, and I have minimal editing experience, I think if I edited this, I can make it be like a 9 out of 10. I'm not even kidding. If somebody gave me all the footage and I could edit it, I think it could be like a 9. But so, if we want to talk about the story a little bit, it's like the classic Karate Kid. Like, we have Lee, the new character, then his little girlfriend, or not girlfriend yet, but his romantic interest that he likes. Then you have the bully that also likes the girl. So, that's what works in this movie. Like, that's going to work in every Karate Kid movie. That's just the formula, right? That is the formula. And it works. But there are moments, even within that stuff that works, that the editing pulls it out of. And like the music they're playing in the background, and I can't even lie, the first half felt like a good combination of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie, Mutant Mayhem, and Spider-Verse, like into a live-action version, like a mesh of it. Like, the editing was working for me, but then when it got into the fight scenes and the cityscape shots where it did like the PowerPoint thing, that's where it took me out. That is where it took me out. Because the like Spider-Verse-ish editing worked in the first half, because it was like, yeah, this is kind of different. I'm kind of vibing with this. But then the fights just is like, this is not a video game. This is real life. Obviously, it's gonna be a little bit cheesy, but there were some jokes in here that landed, and there were some jokes that didn't land. But I also think the editing messed up Daniel's appearance too, because I think they filmed. This is a hot take. But I think this is what happened. I think they filmed this entire movie and then decided we're going to bring Daniel in like Spider-Man No Way Home style to appeal to the Cobra Kai and the Karate Kid audience. We're going to bring him in. and we're gonna reshoot some scenes and just like push him in this movie because he's not in it a lot. He's only in it for like meeting Lee maybe one time and then like a final fight. He was not originally in this movie. I will like bet money on that. I will bet money because he just felt crammed in it. It just didn't work. I think Mr. Han was in it, and I think he was in the original script. This movie's like, what is it, like an hour and a half, and the pacing is so fast. And don't get me wrong, I like pacing can be fast if it works, but it didn't. And this is like appealing to a what's it called, like a TikTok brain rot audience, because it's just so fast paced, like one boom 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 boom, and no time for anything to breathe. That was one of my problems with no time. But I will say, my younger sister, who watches TikTok all the time and has that brain rot, she said this was a 10 out of 10. So I don't know, guys. I'm just saying what I thought about it, and the editing and the pacing did not work for me, especially in the fight scenes. That's where it really fell flat, because I think if they would have had, like in Spider-Man No Way Home and Dune Part 2, where they had the fights at the end and it was just silent, and all you could hear was like the breathing, the punching, and the like groaning, that's what they should have done. And you could see that's what their vision was in this, and then somebody just slapped these stupid edits on it and just made it unwatchable, unbearable. I don't know if I'm going to watch it again, but dude, I honestly think I could edit this. I think I could re-edit this. Like I already said, I could re-edit this with my minimal experience and make it into a more serious, more heartwarming movie, because the editing just took me out. Like, no one wants to watch an hour and a half TikTok movie, and that's what it felt like to me. And I'm not gonna hate on the filmmakers for that, because the cinematography was good. The movie looks good. It does. It looks good, and that's what the first trailer. When the vibe of a trailer doesn't match the final product, that's what causes issues for me personally, because they're promoting a false image of what this movie's gonna be, and that just aggravates me to the core, I think. So, guys, that's some of my main problems with this movie. I'm still gonna give this movie like an 8 out of 10. 8's good, 9's great, and 10 is perfect. But I'm not gonna say this isn't a good movie, because I still liked it. It's still Karate Kid. The actors did good, but the editing is really what held it back for me. A great movie. But let me know what you guys think about this movie in the comments. Like, have you seen it yet? Are you even going to see it at all now that I say this? Please leave a like on this video, and please subscribe to the channel. I'm almost at 500 subscribers. I'm almost at 500. I know I've been gone for like 3 days. I've been on a cruise to the Bahamas, but I'm back. We're about to have a lot of stuff come out. I'm seeing a mystery movie Monday tomorrow that I think is going to be The Life of Chuck, but I'm not sure. And then I'm seeing Ballerina on Wednesday, so I'm going to be making reviews on that. And there's probably going to be new Superman news coming out. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please comment down below. I will see you next time.